Hello students, today we are going to study the next point of this chapter is the electrode potential and the cell potential. Now you know that in our previous lecture we have studied that the galvanic cell is made up of a metal and it's a ionic solution. Okay, so you can say that the galvanic cell right here, galvanic cell consists of two conductor, or you can say the two part in that electronic conductor, which is nothing but what? Metal plate that will use as a electrode. And second one conductor is the electrolytic conductor. So electrolytic conductor, which electrolytic conductor is present in galvanic cell is the electrolyte. That solution present in the galvanic cell is an electrolytic conductor. A galvanic cell is made up of these two parts, that is electronic conductor and the electrolytic conductor. Now this galvanic cell is consists of two half cells. Okay, so each half cell consists of a electronic conductor and electrolytic conductor. Now as you know that at the surface of this metal surface, okay, that electrode and the electrolytic solution, or you can say the electrolyte, at the surface of these two, the potential or this exists the electrical potential. Now this potential difference established due to the half cell reaction present or the happening in that half cells. Okay, means see here, when you are consisting half cell, means this galvanic cell consists of half cells, two half cells in that electrolytic solution and the electrode or that metal plate is present. So at the surface of this, means the solution and the metal plate, they are established a potential, electrical potential, and this potential is established due to the half cell reactions happens in this half cell. Okay, so when you are considering the anode, means the half cell in which anode is present, which reaction takes place? Oxidation. So oxidation half cell reaction, and in another half cell there is a reduction half cell reaction. So you can say that the total electrode potential or the cell potential is due to the oxidation half reaction and reduction half reaction. Okay, so you can say that these electrode potential, or you can say the cell potential, is nothing but what? Algebraic sum of electrode potential due to oxidation reaction, means oxidation happens at anode, so I will write here anode, plus electrode potential established at the cathode due to the reduction half reaction. So total cell potential is nothing but what? E oxidation plus E reduction. Here E oxidation is nothing but what? Electrode potential established at anode, because at anode you know that there is oxidation reaction, and E reduction is nothing but what? The electrode potential at cathode established due to the reduction half reaction. Okay, so this is the E cell, the formula for the E cell. Now this overall cell potential, you can say the total cell potential is nothing but what? E oxidation plus E reduction. Now you can define the cell potential is the algebraic sum of the electrode potential established due to the anode plus electrode potential established at cathode due to the reduction half reaction, in this way. And another way to define the cell potential is what? You know that at at anode what happened? Oxidation. At cathode there is a reduction. So what happened actually at anode? The electrons are pulled from the anode. Anode कडून काय केले जातात? इलेक्ट्रॉन काढले जातात. म्हणजे anode gives the electron and cathode will accept that electron. So whatever force required to pull the electron from to pull the electron from anode, and that electron pushes towards the cathode. Okay, and so that E cell is also called as a electromotive force. This is called as a electromotive force. In short, you can say that EMF. Okay, so this is all about the cell potential and electrode potential. E cell is nothing but total potential of that cell, and this total potential is due to the each half cell. In that, in one half cell there is oxidation. So E oxidation is nothing but electrode potential of anode, and E reduction is nothing but what? Electrode potential of cathode. Okay, so this is all about the cell potential. Now the next point is the standard potential. Now what is that standard potential? See here, this cell potential is depend on the term like a concentration of solution. Another one is the pressure of gases and the temperature. Okay, so the cell potential depends on the concentration of solution, pressure of gases and the temperature. Now these are voltage, you can say the cell voltage or the cell potential when measured at a standard condition. Okay, standard state condition. This potential is called as a standard cell potential. Now which standard condition we have to take? For that, the concentration we have to take as a 1 molar, pressure as a 1 atmosphere, and the temperature is taken in a Kelvin. Okay, so these are the standard condition. When you can say that the potential is a standard potential when the potential, or you can say the cell voltage, is measured at the standard state of conditions like concentration is 1 molar, pressure is 1 atmosphere, and temperature is taken in a Kelvin. That time the cell potential is called as a standard cell potential. Now this also mathematically you can write it down. Only we have to denote as a E0 cell. This is standard cell potential, which is also nothing but like we have written the equation. Now only E cell is equal to E oxidation plus E reduction. In this way, E0 cell is nothing but what? E0 oxidation for anode plus E0 reduction at cathode. So in a simple way, like we have taken cell potential, we have to consider the standard potential is nothing but E0 cell, which is also algebraic sum of a standard electrode potential. Now here we have to take the standard electrode potential. I have denoted it with the E0 oxidation, E0 reduction. Okay. Now, according to Ayu-Webb convention, okay, what is that? Standard potential. See here, according to Ayu-Webb convention, standard potential is nothing but standard reduction potential. Standard reduction potential means when you are considering or from this you can say that the standard reduction potential, instead of saying that standard reduction potential, you can say only that standard potential. म्हणजे बघा की स्टँडर्ड रिडक्शन पोटेन्शियल ऐवजी तुम्ही स्टँडर्ड पोटेन्शियल म्हणू शकता, कारण स्टँडर्ड रिडक्शन पोटेन्शियल म्हणजेच स्टँडर्ड पोटेन्शियल आहे. सो यू कॅन से दॅट द स्टँडर्ड पोटेन्शियल इज नथिंग बट स्टँडर्ड रिडक्शन पोटेन्शियल. नाउ actually the standard reduction potential and standard oxidation potential, both the values numerically the same, only with the reverse of sign. म्हणजे त्याचं काय असतं की साइन फक्त डिफरंट असतात, त्याची जी व्हॅल्यू आहे न्यूमरिकल व्हॅल्यू ही सेम असते. मीन्स इफ यू टेक अ E oxidation, E0 oxidation, okay, is equal to E0 reduction, only there is a difference of sign. म्हणजे जर तुम्ही E reduction पॉझिटिव्ह घेतला असेल तर E oxidation हे काय असणार आहे निगेटिव्ह, only the sign is reverse, values are same. We take one example. Suppose you have taken the half cell in which zinc is converting into zinc solid. Okay, for that suppose we have taken here ki याचं जे इलेक्ट्रोड पोटेन्शियल आहे E0 रिडक्शन पोटेन्शियल जे आहे इट्स व्हॅल्यू इज 0.76 व्होल्ट अँड इट्स ऑक्सिडेशन पोटेन्शियल इज -0.76 व्होल्ट. म्हणजे बघा या इलेक्ट्रोड हाफ सेल साठी जे आपण हाफ सेल कन्सिडर केली त्याच्यामध्ये त्याचं रिडक्शन जे आहे रिडक्शन पोटेन्शियल ते 0.76 आहे. तर ऑक्सिडेशन पोटेन्शियल हे सेम व्हॅल्यू आहे, ओनली देयर इज अ चेंज ऑफ अ साइन. मीन्स instead of E0 oxidation you can write it down, or in terms of E0 reduction, that formula, how this formula will change now? See here, E0 cell is equal to, now instead of oxidation you can write it down the reduction with the reverse of sign. So E0 reduction at anode plus E0 reduction at cathode. What I have changed here only oxidation चे reduction घेतलं, कारण की का तर E oxidation ची value E reduction ची value same आहे, only there is a change of sign. So that formula, by simplifying you can write it down as a E0 reduction minus E0 reduction, only there is anode, there is a cathode. E0 reduction at cathode minus E0 reduction at anode. So this is the formula for standard cell potentials in terms of electrode or the reduction potential. In terms of दोन्ही terms same आहे, only there is a काय आहे इथं cathode आहे, here is a anode. Okay, so this is all about the electrode potential and cell potential. The next point of this chapter is a dependence of cell potential on the concentration. Okay, now see here, the cell potential, standard cell potential tells us that the reactants in its standard state converted into the product in its standard state spontaneously. Now to predict the spontaneity, म्हणजे बघा की reactant जे आहेत ते काय होतात product मध्ये spontaneously convert होतात. To predict that spontaneity we should know the dependence of that voltage, or you can say the cell potential on the concentration. Now this dependence of the cell potential on the concentration is studied by the Nernst, and this is given by one equation. Now we'll see that for Nernst equation we consider one reaction. See one chemical reaction. Here we take up as a reactant as a and B. Suppose A and B react with each other to form the product as a C and D. Okay, we consider this reaction. Now in that A and B are reactant, C and D are the product. Okay, you know that. Now the cell voltage, or you can say the cell potential, is given as E cell is equal to, this is the Nernst equation. Using that Nernst equation we directly write down the formula for the cell potential. E cell is equal to E0 cell minus RT upon NF ln. See here, we write first here concentration of product divided by concentration of reactant. Okay, for your understanding I will write here concentration of product upon concentration of reactant. Now this formula you can write it down, E0 cell minus RT upon NF. Now see here, we consider reaction A plus B gives C plus D. So for that you can write it down concentration of product. How we can write it down here? C, concentration of C and D divided by concentration of A into concentration of B. Okay, so in this way you can write it down the formula. Okay, now here we have taken natural log, we can convert it into the log to the base 10. How we can convert? by multiplying with 2.303 into RT divided by NF log to the base 10. Here natural log converted into the log to the base 10. Concentration of product divided by concentration of reactant. Okay. Now in this formula, this is called as a Nernst equation. In this formula, E cell is what? Cell potential. E0 cell is what? Cell potential at standard state. Here R is a constant. So value is 8.314 Joule per Kelvin per mole. Okay. T is what? Temperature taken in Kelvin. N is what? Number of electrons which are participated in a reaction. And F is what? It is Faraday. Okay. Now see here. Suppose we have taken the temperature 25 degrees Celsius. Now this formula we can convert at 25 degrees Celsius. This formula is how we can convert this. Instead of temperature, we have to take temperature 25 degrees Celsius. We can write it down here. E cell is equal to E0 cell minus, now see here, 2.303 into R is what? R value is 8.314 into here now temperature 25 degrees Celsius means 298 Kelvin divided by NF log to the base 10 concentration of product divided by concentration of reactant. Now this value 2.303 RT upon F, this value RT upon F. Its F value is that value is 96500 Faraday. So that value is converted as, see here I write 2.303 RT upon F. Its value is 0.0592. Okay. So you can write it down. E cell is equal to E0 cell minus, here I will write directly 0.0592 divided by N. Okay, that value, and F value is 96,500. That will be all multiplication and division. After that you will get value 0.0592. So I will return directly this value upon N into log to the base 10 concentration of product divided by concentration of reactant. So this is the E cell at 25 degrees Celsius. I will write here at 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, so this is the first equation. Here I have written E cell is equal to E0 cell 2.303 RT upon NF into log to the base 10 concentration of product upon concentration of reactant. This is for a general temperature. If you take a T value, any value you have taken, for that general formula is that, and particularly at 25 degrees Celsius. After calculation, you will get this value. So I have written the formula for a 25 degrees Celsius temperature. So this is called as a Nernst equation. Now using that Nernst equation, we can find out the cell potential and the electrode potential. Before going for that, see here, suppose one condition is that at concentration of 1 molar. Okay, see here we have taken concentration as a 1 molar for all reactant and all product. Means suppose you have taken the concentration of product and concentration of reactant is equal to 1 molar, then what you will get? At concentration of 1 molar, or you can say with the concentration of reactant, that is concentration of A equal to concentration of B equal to concentration of C equal to concentration of D is equal to 1 molar, then E cell is equal to E0 cell. So cell potential is equal to standard cell potential when the concentration of all reactant and all product is 1 molar or it is same. That time E cell is equal to E0. Now from that Nernst equation we can find out the electrode potential and the cell potential. Now how we can apply the Nernst equation for that we'll see. Suppose you have taken one cell. We'll take one example. I will write one cell. Suppose cadmium in a solid state is converted into cadmium ion, that is Na2 plus. At cathode there is a copper. Okay. Now see here, suppose this is the cell given to you. These solutions are in the aqueous state or aqueous condition. Now this is the cell formula is given to you. From that, how we can write it down the Nernst equation for this? Like this, in an exam, ask the question like this. We write it down the Nernst equation for the given galvanic cell. Okay. Now see here, in this cell, you know that we have studied about the how to write the cell formula. Okay. So in that cell formula, at the extreme left, this is anode. At the extreme right, this is cathode. At anode there is oxidation, at cathode there is a reduction. This is a basic concept. From that, suppose cadmium is a anode and copper is a cathode. So what happens at cadmium? Cadmium in a solid state will be converted into Cd2 plus. How it will be converted? By giving the 2 electron, because it is an oxidation reaction, that is loss of electron. Okay. So this is the first reaction. I will write here oxidation half reaction. Now these electrons, this is electrons loosed by this cadmium is gained by the copper, and there is a reduction. So copper 2 plus, by gaining the 2 electrons to be converted into copper solid. Okay. So this is the reduction reaction. Now we have to write the overall cell reaction. So net cell reaction क्या आएगा था? Cadmium in a solid state plus copper 2 plus gives cadmium 2 plus ion plus copper in a solid state. Okay. While writing the net cell reaction, we have to remove the electrons. Okay. So this is the net cell reaction. So from this cell reaction, we can write it down the Nernst equation now. cell, see here, E cell is equal to E0 cell minus 2.303 into RT divided by, now here value of n is 2 into F log to the base 10. Now here concentration of product in that, concentration of cadmium 2 plus ions divided by concentration of copper 2 plus ions, that is product upon reactor. Now see here, I have not written the copper solid, concentration of copper solid and concentration of series S. Why? Because copper in a solid state and cadmium in solid state, so concentration is 1. You can say it's a unity. Not for copper and cadmium, for all the solid and all liquid, we have to take the concentration as a unity. So instead of writing the copper and cadmium solid for concentration, we take up the 1. So I have written directly that Cg2 plus and copper 2 plus. So we write here E cell. Now, so this is the formula for the cell. Okay. Now at 25 degrees Celsius, what will be the value? E cell is equal to E0 cell minus 0.0592 divided by 2. Okay, because this value is 0.0592 into log to the base 10 divided by, log to the base 10 concentration of Cd2 plus divided by concentration of copper 2. So this is the formula for the Nernst equation for a given cell. In this way you can write it down the Nernst equation for the given cell. Okay. So we'll stop here. Okay, now only we have studied the application, or you can say the how we can find out the Nernst equation for the given cell. Similarly, if the electrode cell reaction is given, this half cell reaction is given, how we can write it down the Nernst equation for that? That will take the one example. Suppose you have given the zinc electrode. Okay, you have given the zinc electrode. Now see here, from the cell reaction, from the half cell reaction, you can find out whether there is oxidation or reduction, that we have studied. Okay. So here Zn2 plus is converted into Zn solid, then there is a reduction reaction. So for that first we have to write the cell reaction. So Zn2 plus, how it will convert into Zn solid? By gaining the electron, because there is a reduction reaction. So by gaining the electron, it will convert into Zn solid. Now from that also we can write it down the electron potentials equation. Okay, from the this cell or the cell reaction. Now see here, I will write here now EZn, because we are writing the formula for this reaction. So we can write it down EZn is equal to E0Zn. What is that? EZn is nothing but electrode potential of zinc. E0Zn is standard electrode potential of zinc electrode minus, now how we can write it down? 2.303 RT upon, here also value of n is a 2. So 2 into F log to the base 10. Now here I have told now only that concentration of solid or liquid, pure solid and pure liquid, so concentration काय घ्यायचं 1 मोलर किंवा 1 किंवा युनिटी कन्सिडर करायचं. So that is why concentration of product मध्ये आता काय येणार आहे फक्त 1. Okay, because concentration of Zn in a solid state is a 1 divided by concentration of reactant, that is Zn Now this you can write it down. E0Zn plus 2.303 RT divided by 2 into F log to the base 10 concentration of Zn 2 plus. हे जे concentration denominator मध्ये होतं ते numerator मध्ये घेतलं. That is why this minus sign is converted into plus sign. Now at 25 degrees Celsius, this equation will be changed as a Ezn equal to E0Zn plus काय इक्वेशन होईल आता 0.0592 divided by 2 log to the base 10 concentration of Zn2 plus. Okay, so this is the Nernst equation for the zinc electrode where the reduction takes place. First is that equation, okay, Ezn for any temperature. Can take this, and particularly at 25 degrees Celsius, this is the Nernst equation for the given electrode. Okay, so this is how we can write it down, the Nernst equation for a given cell or for given half the cell reaction. Okay, we have studied now. Now depending on that, we'll see one problem. See the problem. Right here first. Calculate the voltage of cell is given Sn2 plus, so concentration 0.02 molar, Kg plus 0.01 molar converted into Kg solid. Given quantities at 25 degrees Celsius, standard electrode potential of Sn is a minus 0.136 volt and the standard potential of Kg is equal to 0.800 volt. Okay, from these given quantities, now we'll solve the problem. See here, first this galvanic cell, first thing is what? We have to write the cell reaction, okay, net cell reaction. For writing the net cell reaction, we have to write the half cell reaction first. Now see here, this is what? Anode, this is cathode, means here is oxidation, here is reduction. हे basic thing तुम्ही लक्षात ठेवायचे आहे. जेव्हा सेल रिएक्शन दिसते at extreme जो left side आहे, that is anode, at extreme right cathode. Okay, anode म्हणलं की oxidation, cathode म्हणलं की reduction. Okay, हे basic thing आहे. So we'll see the solution for this problem. See, first we have to write the cell reaction. So Sn solid converted into Sn2 plus by losing the 2 electron. Remember, this is the oxidation reaction. Now these 2 electrons or the electrons lost by the Sn will take by the Ag, that Ag plus electron will be converted into Ag solid. This is what? Reduction reaction. Now for writing the net cell reaction, we have studied that number of electrons should be same. If the number of electrons are not same, then we have to write multiply with one of the numerical factor to making the number of electrons equal. So for that, either 2 electron are here 1 electron. So here to get the 2 electrons, we have to multiply this half cell reaction by 2. By multiplying by 2, we get what? See, I will write directly as net cell reaction. Sn solid plus 2 Ag plus, after multiplying by 2, this electron will cancel. You will get Sn2 plus twice Ag in a solid state. This is your net cell reaction. Okay, the net cell reaction वरून आपल्याला काय मिळतं? Product आणि reactant. Okay, so from that we have to find what? Calculate the voltage of the cell. म्हणजे cell potential find out करायचा. So for cell potential, which is the formula, E cell is equal to E0 cell minus 0.0592 divided by n log to the base 10. Now here concentration of SN2 plus, concentration of SN2 plus, that is concentration of product divided by concentration of reactant, is a Ag2 plus, sorry, Ag plus. Now here see 2 Ag, that is why we have taken here square. Now here temperature is given 25 degrees Celsius, that is why I have written directly 0.0592 upon n. Now here n value is what? Number of electrons are 2. Okay. Now before solving the problem, before going for the solved problem, E0 cell value is not there. To find the E0 cell, how we can find out the E0 cell? E0 cell, how we can find out? That we have studied the formula. E0 cell is nothing but what? E0 Ag plus E0 Sn. आताच आपण फॉर्म्युला बघितला होता स्टँडर्ड सेल पोटेन्शियल साठी काय होतं? E0 रिडक्शन ॲट कॅथोड प्लस E0 रिडक्शन ॲट एनोड. ओके, मी इथे Ag हा कॅथोड आहे, Sn हा एनोड आहे. सो E0 Ag व्हॅल्यू 0.8. So E0 here is a minus. E0 Ag minus E0 Sn. Sorry that for that. So 0.08 minus E0 Sn की वैल्यू कितनी है? minus 0.136. So we will get 0.8 plus 0.136, which is equal to what? 0.934. That is the value of E0 cell. Now by putting the values here, E cell equal to the E0 cell की value कितनी है? 0.934 minus 0.0592 divided by n की value 2 into log to the base 10. See here now concentration of SN2 plus. What is given? 0.02. So 0.02 divided by concentration of Ag plus is 0.01 and it's a square. Okay. So after calculation, आता इथे calculation कसे करायचे? लॉगनी करायचे. Before I will again simplify this. 0.936 minus 0.0592 divided by 2 into log to the base 10 into 200. Okay. तो याचा स्क्वेअर करून डिव्हिजन केली, विल गेट आन्सर इज 200. आता 200 चं काय करायचं? लॉग घ्यायचा आणि सिंपल मल्टिप्लिकेशन आहे. सो फायनली यू विल गेट E cell is equal to, so value is 0.8679 So that is the cell voltage, or you can say the cell potential. Okay, की फायनल व्हॅल्यू आहे, ते लॉग घ्यायचा आहे आणि त्याचं मल्टिप्लिकेशन आणि इथे सबट्रॅक्शन, सिंपल कॅल्क्युलेशन आहे. that you have to do. After doing the calculation you get final answer as 0.86794. So this is the problem based on the Nernst equation. Hope you understood this. Now the next point of this chapter is a thermodynamics of a galvanic cell. Now see here, before going to the thermodynamics of galvanic cell, in the previous chapter, means in fourth chapter, that is thermodynamics, we have studied about the Gibbs energy and the thermodynamics. What is the meaning of thermodynamics? Okay, so we'll take here only first is the Gibbs energy of a cell reaction and the cell potential. Now when we are considering the Gibbs energy, see here, the electrical work done in a galvanic cell is nothing but the electricity or the charge passed through the cell and multiplied by its potential. You see here, you can write it down here, the Gibbs energy or the electrical work done in a galvanic cell is nothing but the charge, or you can say the electricity amount of electricity passed through the cell into cell potential. So right here, amount of electricity passed through the cell multiplied by the cell potential is nothing but the electrical work done in a galvanic cell. Now see here, for a 1 mole of electron, okay, for 1 mole of electron, the electricity or the charge passed through the cell is nothing but 1 farad. Okay, see here I write, for a 1 mole of electron, 1 mole of electron is nothing but 1 farad electricity. In short, I will write, so for 1 mole of electron, 1 farad electricity is passed through the solution. Okay, or you can say the on 1 mole of electron, the charge present is a 1 farad. Suppose in a cell reaction, n number of electrons are present, then you can write it down, for a n mole of electron, the electricity passed through the cell will be n into f. बरोबर, 1 mole of electron साठी जो चार्ज आहे किंवा इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पास होते, which is 1 farad, okay, which is nothing but 96,500 coulomb. Okay, हे जे कन्वर्जन आहे. Suppose n number of moles of electrons are passed through the cell, that cell reaction किंवा participated in the cell reaction, n number of moles of electrons. एवढे जर इलेक्ट्रॉन्स प्रेझेंट असतील किंवा त्याच्यामध्ये त्या सेल रिएक्शन मध्ये प्रेझेंट असतील, तर त्याच्यासाठी जी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पास होणार आहे किंवा जो चार्ज असणार आहे तो काय होईल मग n into f. सो यू कॅन राइट इट डाउन हियर, इलेक्ट्रिकल वर्क is equal to काय आहे आता, amount of electricity passed is nf into cell potential is denoted with the E cell. So you can write it down, electrical work is nothing but nf or n into f into E cell. E cell is nothing but what? Cell potential. Now W. Gibbs, scientist आहे, W. Gibbs in 1878 he studied that electrical work done in a galvanic cell is equal to the decrease in Gibbs energy. What he studied, that electrical work done in a galvanic cell is equal to the decrease in Gibbs energy. Okay, so you can write it down for that, electrical work is equal to minus delta G. Why minus? Because there is a decrease in Gibbs energy. Electrical work done in a galvanic cell is a decrease in Gibbs energy. That is why electrical work is equal to minus delta G. Now see here, these two equations, I will write this. This is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. So both equations are for electrical work. You can compare this. What you will get? Delta G is equal to minus NF E cell. Or you can say minus delta G is equal to, first I will write like this, minus delta G is equal to NF P cell. In this way also you can write it down. Delta G is equal to minus NF E cell. Okay. So this is the relation between Gibbs energy and the cell potential. From that, at standard state of condition, this equation, how we can write it down? Delta 0 G or delta G0, in this way you can write it down. Delta G0 is equal to what? Standard condition में तरह क्या बना है? Minus NF E0 cell. So for a standard state of condition, delta G0 is equal to minus NF E0 cell. Okay. Now in that E0 cell is an intensive property. Now what is the meaning of intensive property? That we have studied in a chapter thermodynamics. Okay. I will tell that what is the intensive property. See, the property which does not depend on the amount of matter in a system. System मध्ये जे amount of matter असणार आहे त्याच्यावरती जी property depend नाहीये. It does not depend on the amount of matter present in the system. These properties are called as an intensive property. Now in this equation, the standard cell potential is an intensive property, means it does not depend on the amount of substance, or you can say the amount of matter present in the system. Or here we can take on the reaction, so you can say the amount of matter present in the cell reaction. Okay. Now why this happens? E0 cell is an intensive property. For that, see here that delta G0. Okay. See here delta G0 is an extensive property. Opposite to the intensive. Extensive means what? The amount of a matter or this property, that is the value of delta G0, depends on the amount of matter present in the system. That is why this is extensive property. But the extensive property I will see here. If you return this like this, the E0 cell set is a formula here. What you will get? E0 cell is equal to delta G0 divided by NF. So value is a minus. Now suppose in a stoichiometric reactions or in a stoichiometry of reaction, suppose you have multiplied by the any numerical value to the whole reaction. म्हणजे एखादी केमिकल रिएक्शन आपण कन्सिडर केली आहे, समजा त्या रिएक्शनला आपण एखाद्या न्यूमरिकल फॅक्टरने मल्टिप्लाय केलं. What you will get after multiplying any numerical factor? The number of electrons also double. म्हणजे समजा आता फॅक्टर आपण 2 घेतलाय. एक्झाम्पल घ्या की सपोज यू हॅव टेकन द 2 as a numerical factor to multiply that cell reaction. Okay. After multiplying by 2, the number of electrons also doubled. Okay. Number of electrons सुद्धा काय होतील? डबल होतील. आणि आता आपण म्हटलंय की delta G0 value is an extensive property, means that value is also double. Okay. बघा. So what you will get after multiplying by 2? What you will get? E0 cell is equal to what? 2 into delta G0 divided by 2 into n into n. बघा काय म्हणते? आपल्याला काय तर प्रूव्ह करायचं आहे किंवा रिझन कशाचं फाइंड आउट करायचं आहे की why the E0 cell is an intensive property. E0 cell ही intensive property का है? Intensive is nothing but the property which does not depend on the amount of matter present in the system. But the delta G0 is an extensive property. Extensive means the property which depends on the amount of matter present in the system. Okay. Now for that, suppose we have taken any cell reaction. For a stoichiometry of this reaction, suppose you multiplied by the 2. Example म्हणून आपण घेतले की 2 ने मल्टिप्लाय केलं समजा, तर तिथं काय होणार आहे? डेल्टा G0 ची व्हॅल्यू डबल होईल. सिमिलरली नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स सुद्धा काय होणार आहे? डबल होणार आहे. म्हणजे n ची व्हॅल्यू सुद्धा डबल होणार. सो this equation will change as like this. But after cancelling these two, what you will get finally? That E0 cell is equal to what? Minus delta G0 divided by NF. म्हणजे हे इक्वेशन E0 cell काय राहतंय कॉन्स्टंटच राहतंय means the E0 cell is an intensive property means as you are increasing the amount or the stoichiometry of the reaction if you double triple केली तरी सुद्धा काय होणार नाहीये E0 cell ची व्हॅल्यू चेंज होणार नाहीये means E0 cell is a intensive property. Okay. Now in a thermodynamics of carbonic cell, second we have to see the relation between the equilibrium constant and the cell potential. Equilibrium constant. This equilibrium constant word, the meaning of equilibrium constant you have studied in a two chapters like ionic equilibrium मध्ये पण आहे, thermodynamics मध्ये पण आहे. फक्त त्याचे जे एक्सप्रेशन्स आहेत अकॉर्डिंग टू ionic equilibria is different. thermodynamics मध्ये त्याचं जे एक्सप्रेशन आहे ते डिफरंट आहे. Now here we have to study the relation between the equilibrium constant and the standard cell potential. आता आपण रिलेशन बघितलं की डेल्टा G0 ओके that is gives energy okay standard gives energy is equal to काय येते minus NF E0 cell. Okay, now only we have studied that further. This is the relation between gives energy and cell potential or in a standard potential you can say the standard gives energy and standard cell potential मध्ये हे relation आहे. Okay, now according to thermodynamics or in thermodynamics we have studied the relation between Gibbs energy, standard Gibbs energy and equilibrium constant that is equal to what? Delta G0 is equal to minus RT ln K. Okay, so that equation we have studied in a chapter thermodynamics. त्याच्यामध्ये काय केलेलं आहे स्टँडर्ड गिव्स एनर्जी आणि इक्विलिब्रियम कॉन्स्टंट दिस इज के इज अ इक्विलिब्रियम कॉन्स्टंट याच्यामध्ये हे रिलेशन आहे. नाउ फ्रॉम दैट सी हियर दिस इज राइट हियर दिस इज इक्वेशन नंबर 1 दिस इज इक्वेशन नंबर 2. नाउ बाय कंपेयरिंग दिस टू इक्वेशन व्हाट यू विल गेट minus NF E0 cell is equal to minus RT ln K. Okay, now the minus sign is on both sides, so we will get what E0 cell equal to RT upon NF ln K. Now this natural log is converted into log to the base 10 after multiplying 2 by the 2.303 RT upon NF log to the base 10 into K. So E0 cell is equal to 2.303 RT upon NF into log to the base 10. K is the relation between standard cell potential and equilibrium constant. Now this equation, suppose you have to write for the temperature, standard temperature 25 degrees Celsius किंवा या टेम्परेचर साठी तुम्हाला हे इक्वेशन लिहायचं असेल तर आता आपण बघितलेलं आहे 2.303 RT divided by F त्याची व्हॅल्यू किती असते 0.0592. okay, now only we have taken this. Okay, so this formula will be converted as E0 cell is equal to 0.0592 divided by N into log to the base 10 K. So this is the relation between standard cell potential and equilibrium constant at 25 degrees Celsius. हा particularly 25 degrees Celsius साठीचा formula आहे. This formula generally you can use for the any value of a temperature. Okay, so this is all about the thermodynamics of a galvanic cell. In that we have studied the relation between Gibbs energy